Welcome back, everyone. Joe here. Hope everyone's doing well. So today we're going to have major improvements on the goat's pen. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we have some sheet metal here. We're going to extend the goat's pen and make it bigger for them for the winter time. So we have a lean-to that we made when we made the goat's pen. They really don't use it, never really did. We put the hay under there for a bit. They didn't care for it. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to take that back wall out. We're going to extend that back wall to the end of that lean-to, close off the other two sides, and hopefully, if I can get a window by the end of this video, add a window so we have extra cross ventilation for the springtime. If not, going into the wintertime, they definitely don't need that cross ventilation. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. If you don't mind, if you can hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, again, my name is Joe. We're down here in North Carolina, my parents' 6-acre property. We're also going to go ahead and take my Mahindra 1626. I got these. I got 3. I'm waiting on the 4th one. I just didn't have the room inside my truck to put all 4 of them. I should have taken stuff out to put these in, knowing I was going to get them. These are Michelin. Well, they're all different, but these ones are a Michelin tire. I'll tell you the size if any of you guys care. They're 285 by 50 R20s, so these fit a 20-inch rim. We're going to go ahead and put them probably about halfway in the dirt. I'm going to dig out an area, stack 2 next to each other so that the goats can go ahead, jump on these, have a little bit of a play area. A lot of that wood that we have down there is starting to rot. It's really the North Carolina weather and the humidity is really eating it up, chewing it up, especially because most of that wood that we have down there wasn't treated, and some of it is just felled trees that I took and try to make a play area. So I'm going to go ahead and try to also make them a better play area. I have 4 2x4x8s and 4 sheets of metal. This bed is probably only 2.5 3 feet long, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to get them on here so I can take them down. I definitely have no interest in carrying them, so I'm going to try to figure this one out quick. It's either going to work and I'm going to look like a genius, or it's all going to fall apart and I'm going to destroy it. Very thin margins here. Gotta love North Carolina's weather. It was 44 degrees when I left my house this morning, and it's only 9 a.m. right now. It's going up to 80. It's already getting hot. I'll leave this back here just in case anyone's behind me, they don't hit me. Let's figure it out. If it falls, it falls. Take it easy. It's either gonna stay or it's not. Oh, baby. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm gonna get all this stuff out of here. This is, that was a big wire bale that got destroyed. Not really by the goats, just by weather. I don't even really know how old it was prior to us getting it, but I'm gonna take all this junk out of here. Once I'm done with here, I'm gonna get my tractor down here. I'm gonna move all this stuff. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll move these two huge stumps, move them in this area here. I don't want to be too close to that fence. I'm afraid they're gonna actually hop the fence, even though I really think that brown one can do it already. He hasn't though. That way, when I do need to get my tractor in, that giant stump has been in the way and I gotta kind of, you know, navigate through there. That's my own doing though. I can move that. So I'll probably move that one back into this area, that other one into this area, dig the tires in somewhere so that they have a little jumping area, remount these poles in a way that they can use them too. I'm gonna go ahead, try to peel this back wall here. I'm gonna leave that one 2x4 up top. I'm gonna remove this one, remove that one down here. Try to remove this back piece of tin. It's a few pieces of them. What I'm thinking is I'm probably gonna have to take that grinder and grind the top of it because I have those hangers up there too. Again, guys, I'm not a professional. It's just what I did. I did this in like a day. I'll cut those off. I'll take these pieces of back tin. I'll place it onto this back area here and the fresh new ones. I'll figure out how to cut them and get them over here and just kind of really go from there. Whoever left this at my house, or how it ended up in my toolbox, thank you. It's not mine though. But possession's 9/10 of the law, so legally it is. Wow, that's loud. Alright. Now that I'm deaf, and it's completely crooked, let's keep going. So for the last 2 years or so, you guys have been asking, what do I do for a living? And guys, it's been too long. I just let you know, honestly, it's not a big secret. I'm a board certified orthopedic surgeon. So like doing stuff like this all day long in the OR, I'm used to it. I mean, call me if you need the leg done. Top 3 in the nation. And as you see by that straight cut right along there, imagine your knee. So guys, come on. Soaked. 500 pounds. I'm gonna kick it from the inside, see what happens. Jesus. If you guys see that? Composting crap. Unless they just come down, go up. I'm not fighting it. I just gotta go to the right, come down, go underneath that 2x4 and go up and just cut this little piece. glasses because I know the one time I don't wear them, I'm going to get something in my eye. And guys, safety first, especially when it's the hunting season. We waited all year, no point of getting hurt now. These aren't my tools, these are my buddies, so when I borrow people's stuff, try to do what I can not to get their stuff dirty and or ruined. So, it's just me. So much nicer. Alright, so since I'm redoing this anyway, I'm going to take out all this bedding, load it in as much as I can to this bucket of my tractor. I'll probably do a few trips. I brought the wheelbarrow. Why am I going to walk if I could just sit down and be a lazy turd? So I'm going to pack this in. My mom just ordered all new bedding from Tractor Supply. And then at least this will all be new going into the winter time. Today is October 24th, so it should look a lot better. I'm gonna work this, get this out. I'll put you guys on the time lapse because it's probably gonna take me the longest. And then from there, I'm just gonna finish this up as fast as I can and get it over with. That took about 45 minutes, and in that time I got it all out. It's nice and clear. So I think I have an idea as to how I'm going to do this. Instead of laying the tin straight up and down vertically, I'm going to put it sideways. I'm going to try something like this. What I would really like to do is be able to take this piece off to clean this out. This is where having one other person would be so beneficial. What? All right, this will have to get cut and trimmed, and it looks like it's sealed under here pretty good. So as long as not get sliced, step stool. Yeah, we should be good. We should be totally good underneath it. We may get one or two little areas right here that this top tin is a little bit too short. Alright guys, well, that's really going to be it for today. I'm going to come back out tomorrow. I have to go actually pick up Alex. It's secure enough to hold the goats in for the night. They should not be able to get out. The door operates perfectly. Some of the lines aren't perfectly straight, but this is the second time I've ever dealt with tin. The second time I've ever actually built anything. I think it's pretty good. It's definitely going to hold. I have no question about that. I shorted myself 2 2x4s, so tomorrow I'm going to go to Lowe's, pick up 4 2x4x8s treated. They're like $3.25, $3.80, something like that. I'm going to go grab those. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. I have to get these batteries charged up on my buddy's drill, but this is what it looks like. As of now, the rain will not go through here. That little overhang is working out perfectly. I was able to get this door the way I want to, but I'm missing a 2x4 on the bottom. I got to tack those in. And what I'm going to be able to do is take this screw off, because it's in that 4x4 back here, and take that one out. There's going to be 3 of them along the side here, and then this whole wall will actually open up, and I'll be able to take that off and back my tractor in, or actually pull my tractor in, and be able to clean this out my mom so that she doesn't have to use this door. I was talking to her before when she was down here. It's just going to take way too long to use just this door and a wheelbarrow, so that's definitely not going to work out for her. This will open up. It definitely probably about double the size of it. And as you see, there's some room on the sides here. I'm okay with that. Again, this is just for goats. I'm going to run 2x4 straight down vertically up and down like that. I'm going to put 2 there, 2 there. So when we take this wall off, it's not bending like the tin is. So I have to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces of 2x4 by 8s. And that's really about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and for you, it'll be about 2 seconds. Good morning. And just like that, we're back again. So last night after I left here, David Little Boy Trucking came and dropped off like a bunch of dirt. I don't know how many tons of dirt, but there's a lot there. That's for the next project I'm hoping to get on tomorrow, the next day. I went out this morning. We got 5 2x4x8s to finish up the rest of what we have to put in here to strengthen it up. My mom said this morning when she let the goats out, they really seem to be using this half. So this front half on this side is what we're going to keep their food, their water, and like their minerals in this area. And this side here, the extension that was once outside, we're just going to go ahead and keep this their bedding area. When we detach that back wall and have to clean it, it's not this whole area of bedding. So that being said, we had a great dinner last night. It was my mom's birthday yesterday, so we went out. My dad took us all out. My parents took us out. We had a great dinner. We all hung out, had a bunch of laughs, and now we're here early again. It's absolutely gorgeous out, so I want to get this done so I can start digging in these tires and making their play area a little bit nicer. So let's just kind of get right into it. I don't believe these are self-tappers. So I got that level in there. It's showing that it's level. I don't have a cordless skill saw, or reciprocator saw. It doesn't do a terrible job. Leaves a little bit frayed on the ends, but it's also a chainsaw. So for what I'm using it for, I give it a 10 out of 10. How did I cut it and forget the freaking piece of wood? Goats look happy. What I did was I raised that bottom bar there up a little bit higher so that they're not eating directly on or next to the floor. I also just put together with some scrap wood on along here another raised platform for them. They have one over here for their hay area, that one, and then I'll probably not even going to bother making another one when we have some really cold weather coming in. What I plan on doing is I'll probably just take this bedding out with my mom, clean it out, and then put a pallet down on the floor so that they're off the floor, and however tall a pallet is, 3-4 inches off the ground, and fill the whole area up with the bedding and then some straw so that they're off the ground, but they have all that bedding there. So this seems to be a good height. Now I'm going to focus out here and start hopefully getting to this. This came out pretty good. I'm not like a professional, carpenter, like I said yesterday, but it seems to be doing pretty well. It holds up. I made everything here. I made this door. I made that little M for our last name, our initials here. I don't want to make them feel like they're getting locked in. That's a potable water. We fill that up in the wintertime just in case the rest of it is frozen. And then that stays, it doesn't really freeze too bad. And then we'll have water for them. If we can't get any water down, worst comes worst, we'll also just come down here with with like 4 1-gallon buckets of water. But that's the side here. I'm going to just tap this lightly. Or I might get a corner piece just so no one gets cut. I mean, these edges, I didn't do that great of a job. This is like gonna slice and dice somebody eventually, but. like this, side by side, and one this way so they can jump up. They go down that wall, and it's a vertical wall. Alright, that's really it. Yeah. I thought that was going to be a little bit more than what it was. For what?
Cut those.
No, I think I'll just use a crank. That's why I dug that out a little bit bigger. Right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
decent.
Looks
So you
great.
can just jump right
Yes.
through it if you have
I
to.
love it.
Nowhere. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this video here. As you guys saw, I was able to get those tires put in. Hopefully they'll use that to jump on there. They like to climb. I got this stump moved along with that bigger stump. I planned on taking this long, huge pole and laying it across, but it kind of worked out that way. They'll end up climbing that too. So we went out, my mom and I went and cleaned the rest of this pen in here. We were able to make that double the size. Pretty happy with the way that turned out. Everything still works, the door and everything here. This is what it looks like. I built this off camera. It was laying around. It was kind of busted up from the goat, so I just kind of put different legs on it, screwed it down, put some supports on the side there. That's where they're going to eat. Another water bowl. That's their big water jug goes in here at night. And there's their hay, all this other stuff. They should be relatively happy in here. It's all kind of ready to rock and roll for them. Like always, guys, if you like this sort of thing, if you can, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Again, my name is Joe. We're down here at my parents' 6-acre property in North Carolina. And what I'll do is I'll put a video right here that YouTube thinks you're going to like the best. I'll put another video right here of what we did prior to this. And if you're not subscribed, the subscribe button's right there. Thanks, guys. Bye.